Have you ever wondered how you can truly know someone without seeing them? Just like Not Enough Nelson's video, where they try to identify their dad. Well, today we're going to dive into extraordinary journey of sensing and knowing, not through our physical senses, but through the heart. Stay with me as we uncover the 5 remarkable attributes that let us find and know Christ. Hi, Melissa Kelch here. I had a thought I wanted to share with you, and it's about recognizing Christ. And how do we recognize him if he were to come? I was watching a video, Not Enough Nelson's. I'm not sure if you know that YouTube family, but I was watching their channel and they had a video about, they had some, I think there was like 7 men and the dad, and they had all the kids be blindfolded, and one at a time they would come out and they would feel the hands and touch his face, all the men, and try and guess which one was their dad. And it was really interesting to watch and got me thinking, would we know Christ if he came? And so let's talk about a few things to see if we can recognize or start studying more so we know Christ and we can be more like him and become disciples of Christ. The first one that comes to mind is his unconditional love. He loves everybody where they're at that very moment. Take the woman at the well. Take the woman caught in adultery. He loved that person just as they are. So, and he loves you. He loves you where you're at right this very minute. Another thing is the sacrifice and forgiveness. He came to earth to be born and to show us an example, and then to die for us so we could go back and live with our Heavenly Father again. If we can see our faults and correct them and try to be better. And what does it mean to be better? And it is ultimately charity, right? To love one another, to look out for one another, to help those in need, to comfort those that in need of comfort, to feed the poor, to help. He needs us, and he wants us to help others. And that's where our sacrifice and our forgiveness will come into play. How about compassion and healing? It kind of goes along with the same thing. He shows compassion on everyone. And then his wisdom and teaching. He was always teaching with a metaphor, not wanting to put people down, help them understand their learning. And we have the scriptures to help us learn more about Christ and what we should be doing and how we should be living. And then prayer. Prayer is another thing to draw closer to our Heavenly Father and to draw closer to know Christ. It's the Spirit, the Holy Ghost, that will bear witness that Jesus is the Christ. And how will you know him when he comes? And it's only through study and prayer, and by example, walking in his footsteps and doing good. So what are you doing? How are you studying? How are you learning more about Christ? I love the scriptures, and I hope that you will dive into the scriptures and keep a journal by your side and write down the things that you're pondering about, you're praying about, and watch how you grow. Because over the years, you can go back and say, oh, I remember that. Now I know his love. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.